I just whooped the Heat ass. I whooped that nigga ass. Rudy Gobert had fucking, I think like 18 and 15, something like that.
Yeah, he's definitely a good center.
I know what I need to do right here though.
Do 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 do. Some people Jones, blah blah. Slot wide receiver, nope.
He like to run. The Heat like to run like two plays, like one
Yeah,
play, and
I played him already.
then he try to run zone. That shit don't
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
I was like, nigga, I'm lighting him up in them corners. Alright, so this is what I'm about to do.
I wanna just.
Donovan Mitchell is guarding that nigga, cause yeah, I'm not about to have him burning nobody. I'm gonna start doing that shit early. I had to switch Royce O'Neal on the Jimmy Butler. That nigga was cooking Bob Donovan. I was like,
Oh,
shit.
really?
Fuck yeah, he had 24 on that nigga. As soon as I switched, he couldn't do nothing.
I do. I like that league though. Like I feel like the 7 minutes, like it's enough time to like have a comeback and stuff.
Yeah, I like the 7 minutes. I got a my new bench. Trying to see what this like. Austin Rivers, he has shot his ass. Stop, nigga. Mm-hmm. Defensive player of the year. And we play a lot too on this jump.
Yeah, we do.
I can beat your ass after I beat this nigga real quick.
Oh, this is from my work. Oh, we can play as soon as this Madden game's done.
Sorry.
So you get your little practice warm up in. I don't need no warm up.
I don't need no warm up. I got on the game and crushed the motherfucker.
Crushed. Crushed his bones.
Tyler Hero hit a little couple funky threes on that play, but the defense was too strapped, man. That shit didn't work.
He hit a couple with Tyler Hero on me.
Yeah, I'm saying like after like.
But he was using more of the Duncan Robinson.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, that nigga ain't do nothing the whole game. I don't even think that nigga scored.
Wow, just a god.
It was just him and Jimmy Butler and fucking.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard.
What's the nigga name?
Work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Smith, Dennis Smith,
Yeah.
Junior. Like he got that nigga shot down pack. I was like, what the fuck? Like I was just baiting him to shoot the shit.
Line up front, so if they give him any space, he realizes it's his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up.
Come on, nigga, damn.
And that throw
Man, he threw
man, he missed him incomplete.
I didn't even know I was shooting free throws.
Right from the beginning, I thought he should have seen the coverage
Nigga
that
used
was
the whole
there.
timeout.
Tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Hell no. Who the fuck?
Looking to
Maker?
throw. Everett.
Oh, he is on that team. I forgot all about that.
And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
That is so fucking
A nice
dumb.
burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, Everett. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
All right, I gotta see how this nigga play. He just playing
and that leads us
retarded.
to a 3rd and 3. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to get
right there.
position, that's another.
Needed that.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On the handoff, this is Swift. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw.
Man, what the fuck, bro? Let me jump.
He's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Foyesade Aluakin able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. And this one is right through. Well, all offseason,
I was trying to run plays like in
drive
scrimmage and
of
stuff,
week 1. They didn't
practice.
get the touchdown, but at least they
I
got
ain't trying to do that
something.
shit.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield.
Everybody
Mission accomplished.
runs that one play though. Like you go on one side of the wing, and then like the shooter, like they'll like get screened, like on the baseline, and then they'll come up and get screened again, and then they'll open for a 3 on the other side.
Yeah, but that shit, you know what I'm saying? Stop that shit. Stop it.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points.
Yes,
off
sir.
of that, so it should be a difficult
None of that
hole to
shit.
overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw
Oh
a pick,
my God, the
look,
rook
I
almost
know
had it.
defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
2nd and 10.
Why is Rudy gay in?
Off play action. Everett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a tough turnover there, as now they will have it at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Oh my God, man. Austin Rivers just stuck in the fucking paint.
They'll look to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And in for the Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift from 6 yards away. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Operating from the gun, Everett. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A nice throw right there. And these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
Damn.
Looking to throw on second down. Everett swinging this out for Pollard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, had his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson.
Like, come on, man. The pass, bro. Was so lazy.
45 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic,
he hit that
abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. Extra point by Koo, up and good.
That's crazy how he has
down to a field goal. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line.
I didn't get that.
For a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the off season, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows
That's
else.
That's for the else.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Damn, I'm shooting fucking trash.
48%, that's good.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
I have a few questions about that throw because to me there just wasn't a lot there. I thought he tried to do a little bit too much, almost tried to will a receiver open when there was no chance he was going to be. Nice job by the linebacker.
He is so fucking trash.
That one and knocking it away.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. On play action, they'll throw.
No
And
way.
he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. John Kaminsky able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football.
Like, look at that. That's dumb.
Something together here, and I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Everett. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life.
Boxing out.
Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope,
Boxing out, Booty.
So what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Yeah, I lost this shit.
The question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
Come on, bro. Wide open in the corner. Oh, my God.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. And it turned out to
Man,
be
what
a
the
nice
fuck?
play for the
Oh, my
offense.
God, bro. Oh, man. They got my niggas stumbling this shit.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They run out of the gun with Swift. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown.
Late, very
run.
early. I mean,
And the
that's
Lions
crazy.
are able to extend their lead.
Thank you, because that shit
Extra
was
point
bull,
forthcoming.
bro.
It's good to make it 17-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Suck my
And
fucking
following
cock.
the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Everett. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Damn, he was wide
It
open
certainly
too.
didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Wow.
Back to throw. Everett. Looking left side, and he's got a
Oh,
man.
wait, there,
That's
fumble
Flowers.
there when he tried to
And
hurdle
it's
me.
going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Blitz coming, and down he goes. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So that time, Charles,
Like, why?
really in the
I
pocket
don't
in the face of
understand
a
that,
pass
bro.
rush like that. They were on him
He
instantly.
jumped.
So 2nd
Like,
and long,
what?
you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Ooh,
And
he
that
dropped it.
falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Everett.
Man, Michael Conley having a good game and we losing, bro.
Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Hey, check, Mike 57.
Let's go, Jeff
For the
Okudah.
3rd time here in this half,
Let's
it's
go.
intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. offense out there for their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. He's airing it out for Williams.
That is crazy. I'm fucking wide.
Picked off at the 47. Wait. Kind of feel for him right now.
Oh my God, I had that Igor beat with the
There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much.
That's crazy, man. I couldn't make that shit.
Doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do: get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All this nigga doing is running out
Coach,
and then
thanks
pulling
very
up.
much. Fine work as
What's up?
always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape, because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He had a ton of success here so far.
Nigga was out of bounds, and he came back in and pushed me backwards.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 4 yards remain for 2nd down.
I was about to say, that better not go in.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Squeeze, double. Kill.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process
He
was
greened that.
I loved his
Wow.
skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full
then he
display
fouled.
there as he gets his first NFL sack. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll set up to throw.
And look what they making me do, bro.
It's off to Swift. And he's got some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Watch out. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Say. Hey,
They'll run on 1st down. Swift. 45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang
She
in there.
downstairs.
Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. They will run it with Swift here.
Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Oh, excuse me.
And his kick is indeed good.
Hey, I blocked that joint and he dunked it, and they called a foul.
3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening.
Like, he just dunked there and got a foul. That's crazy.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited.
I don't think I live by 9.5 times. Pretty sure I picked it all twice already.
See their offense score, now they get to go out there and do their part.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
That's crazy.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Throwing Jones. And under the Lions pressure, he's brought down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
Jeez, man, about to drop a hundo.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
Check 31, check.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones is
He
going to
caught
flip
it.
that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home. 94 is the mark, 94 is the mark. I got you, son. I got you.
Imagine that nigga dropping 100 on me.
Now Jones.
Like,
And a quick throw here, that's
look at
complete.
he just jacked.
And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice little juke. Fighting through it, he's got space. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Your game over, what?
It's taking a
I'm in
while
the
for this
3rd.
offense to get going. A little creaky at the start,
almost the 4th.
but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw into the hands of Lockett.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Flushed out right. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Falcons are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Some dude offered me shy for De'Aaron Fox.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Why not?
Oh, he's slower.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Starting now.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Let's go, D. 45, 45. Mike, 45. Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Well, that should be a reminder.
Why would you respond right
and
now?
I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Oh.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Lions on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will swell the lead to 16. So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
Jones throw taken in there by Cooks. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to throw. Jones. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
What the fuck?
From the gun, Jones. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Off play action, Jones. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as
Tell
far
Joel
as possible,
to make sure everything's charged before he falls asleep.
and get a score
Huh?
because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. But here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones, 32 yards. And the Lions are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw, Jones. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
He finds his man, complete. It's Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
You're living on the wild side. You're not going to stay there. You would miss her too much, and you miss the kids too much.
Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them.
I got other 2 minutes left.
Hold on to it.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. There again is Cooks, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones throwing the out route incomplete. That's Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again,
Seriously.
drop to throw. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
I know, it's crazy.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate,
It is
they're
crazy.
just having
She's
fun out there
stupid.
right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Watch the flood, watch the flood, watch the flood.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Lions, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams.
Why be in one thing out?
29 staff points, yes sir. Let me just tell this dude so schedule